Hello again, this is the Weekly Bugger Edition 61. Internet news sources sound the alarm about the declining American educational system. When asked in the street, young citizens cannot even name one of the two countries bordering the USA. When asked the name of a shape with three sides, they gave the weirdest answers or just don't know. Same happens when asked, name a country which name starts with the letter U. Names as Utopia, Uranus and ukulele are given, and for the rest, the majority gives a blank stare. They think that milk and eggs come from a factory. Also, the number of people believing the earth is flat, and we are surrounded by an ice wall like in Game of Thrones, guarded by trained heavily armed ninja penguin marines, is rising at an alarming rate. Government officials speak of a stupidity countdown that will bring the USA back to the Stone Age in less than a century. This is a frightening situation, when you think of a scenario where the Flintstones having access to the American nuclear arsenal. Where it comes to the people in Europe and Asia, they shrug their shoulder over this while saying, what else is new? We started naming the USA as the stupid, or crazy country, decades ago. Last week, I noticed a video on the Future Unity channel, one of these fake science channels I did a video about some weeks ago. This one got my attention, because it just might have some truth in it. Let's have a look.
Join us as we explore the reasons why NASA shut down the live feeds of the International Space Station.
I do need to fast forward the usual rubbish of these channels to get to the actual point.
A live feed from NASA coming from the transmission direct from the International Space Station was cut abruptly after a mysterious object appeared from afar over the horizon from the view of the planet Earth. The live feed was interrupted for 10 to 15 seconds after the object appeared on the screen until the camera came back on. UFO watcher and alien hunter Toby Lund spotted the UFO on the screen looking like a replica of the Starfleet insignia on Star Trek.
This model is totally wrong, and has nothing to do with Star Trek, because I know what it really was, but let's watch the rest.
Shortly before the live stream was interrupted, suddenly from the International Space Station by NASA. And this could only mean one thing. Are aliens real?
Fast forwarding through all the rubbish again.
Speculation came forth surrounding the sighting seen from the space station that the object seen on the camera during the display on the live stream showed that it was probably space debris, as seen in the live stream from the International Space Station and mistaken to be a UFO. And NASA always cuts the feed when a UFO gets close to the space station.
This is more like it. The ship is still blurry because it still is over 50 kilometers away.
UFO and alien researchers announced that they saw a strange object near the International Space Station during the spacewalk performed by two astronauts, Alexander Gerst and Reed Wiseman. This strange object was later said to be a lens flare from the sun, or it could have been a speck of dust. Weird, isn't it?
Possibly a speck of dust, measuring 672 meters long and 228 meters wide? I am just guessing.
Those reasons were not convincing enough, though, as more conspiracy theories came up from the alien researchers and ufologists, standing their ground that the sighting was another proof for them that we humans are not alone in the universe. The problem is that the more NASA denies or explains such things, the more people think there is a conspiracy to hide the truth that aliens are visiting our planet, he added.
This all is utter and utter rubbish, because this happened on the day I have made this video. Hello there. I am not good with live things, so I have recorded this last Friday. That sounds weird. My spaceship, the Dreadnought-class Trident, is currently docked at the International Space Station because my internet died, and this is the closest Wi-Fi access point in space. When the ISS crew asked if they could have a peek in the Trident, I told them to knock themselves out. Now they can take a peek how a real spaceship looks on the inside. They probably get lost in there for hours, and it gives me the time to record this video. The thing is, I am leaving for vacation tomorrow, so I cannot be there in the live stream. Yes, I did this on purpose. I am not very good on doing things live on the internet. The end-of-season chaos live stream will probably come from the Trident, because I gave Colin the keys in my absence. I think we did a really good first season. The Rally Bilson and later premiere Thursday. This also was quite intense. Between Net and me, we did about 60 videos, and that is an awesome number compared to the 2 per month we made before this. I think we have a great crew and made great friends. So now it is summertime for us up here, but you Jars will probably disagree. I wish you all a fun summer. That speck of dust was in fact my spaceship, the Trident, approaching. I stole it about 4 years ago, and is still in my possession. The docking with the International Space Station went totally automatic, to not damage the station. Also because I don't have the money to pay for possible damage. From outside it looked rather silly, but it worked. Yes, NASA lied about this, but it was at my friendly request, and possibly seeing the 300 railguns and plasma cannons of the Trident had something to do with it. No worries, without ammunition I cannot use them, even if I wanted, which I do not. Beside, NASA and me are very good friend. I am a valuable shield to them. At the end of the show, I will show you the few missing seconds from that feed. I hope you enjoyed this edition, and I will be here again next Thursday.